Number 109. The Stadium Vending Company finds that the sales of hot dogs average $42,000 hot dogs per game when the hot dogs sell for $2.50 each. For each 50-cent increase in the price, the sales per game drop by 5,000 hot dogs. What price should the vending company charge to maximize the revenue? This is one of the formulas that if you have not learned in the past, you must now know. Revenue equals price times quantity. How much you charge times how many you sell. So let's start off with that. Revenue equals price times quantity. And I want to maximize this revenue. I know that I have too many variables. I need to get rid of one of those variables. The most common way to get rid of a variable is the use of substitution. So I need another equation. Here's how I'm going to find out the other equation. The other equation must somehow link price to quantity. Luckily, I'm given enough information in the word problem to link price and quantity. What I am given is, let's look at this over here to the side. Price and quantity. So, can I make an equation between price and quantity? Well, let's find out. There was a quantity of 42,000 for a price of $2.50. That's a point. For each 50-cent increase in the price, the sales drop by 5,200. So, if I'm letting 5,000, I'm sorry. So I can use that as a slope. In this case, my slope would represent a change in Q. So the slope would be Q, delta Q over delta P. Change in quantity over change in price. The quantity drops by 5,000 for a change in price of 50 cents. Yes? I'm going to simplify that in my calculator. Negative 5,000 divided by 0.5 is negative 10,000 is my slope. I have a point, I have a slope, I have an equation between Q and P. To use another point, I would actually have to use the slope to find the second point, and then to come back and find the slope would seem like a little bit of circular. The only way you can find another point is that you know the slope.
Mr. But if you do like $3 because you're increasing 50 cents and then subtract 5,000 to 42,000.
Right, and what you're doing there, exactly what you can do that because you know the slope. That is the slope, yes?
Like I'm using the slope to find the slope.
Yeah, exactly. You can find another point because you know the slope.
Right.
If you know the slope, don't use the 2 points to find the slope. You already know the slope.
Right. But if you, for some reason, didn't realize that that was the slope,
Absolutely, it would work.
find that, it would still give you that same.
That's correct. So, I now have the slope. I'm going to use the point slope form. Q equals negative 10,000 times P minus 2.5, oops, running out of space, plus 42,000. Sorry about that. Q equals, I'm going to simplify, negative 10,000 P, and I'm going to multiply that, negative 10,000 times negative 2.5, and I'm going to add that to the 42,000. You know what? I'm gonna stop this recording.